Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am Book Tarot, and so I just wanted to start a reading today of Soulmate, Where Are You? So this is going to be all about your soulmate or your future spouse. If you believe in soulmates or not, this is just future spouse. So you have 4 decks to choose from. I'll be reading from each deck for each person, so whatever deck you pick is the cards I'll read from only. So if you choose deck number 1, it will be from the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. If you choose deck number 2, it's the This Might Hurt Tarot. It's kind of hard to show you, but if you choose deck number 3, this is the Unknown Tarot deck. And then lastly, group number 4, oops, can't barely see it. This is the Kawaii Tarot, okay? Now, the Unicorn deck is by Pamela Chen. This Might Hurt Tarot deck is by Isabella Rotman. The Wild Unknown Tarot is by Kim Kranz, and Diana Lopez did Kawaii Tarot. So meditate, choose whatever you want. If it resonates, let it resonate. If it doesn't, then just ignore it. Okay, let's start with group number 1. Okay, and then I'm going to pull 6 cards for each group. So, hello, group number 1. Thank you for joining us today. We're getting situated. Okay, so for the first 2 cards we're going to pull, it is going to be about where is your soulmate. Now, this can be physical form, it can be mentally, so it could be like what's blocking them. So I'm asking, where is group number 1's soulmate? The collective, where is group number 1's soulmate? Oh, these 2 cards. Okay. And then the next 2 cards will be about what do they think of you. Oh wow, that popped up quick. Oh, and it's 2 cards. Okay. So they think good of you. And then the last 2 cards will be how you meet. So this can be like how you can meet, like how you can clear up your soul, what you need to do, or like places. So whatever message comes through on how you 2 will meet. It's gonna be 2 cards. Oh, you guys, it's gonna be what? Shoot, that's 4 cards. Let's clear that. Let me do this. Let's see, 3. Okay, so you guys got an extra. And overall feeling of this deck is the Ace of Swords. Alright, so we're going to be going through this. I might be reading from the guidebook because I'm still learning how to do this. But let's start with the first 2. So this one is, where are your soulmates? So we got 9 of Swords. Let me show you. That is the 9 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. So mentally, where your soulmate is at is in a rigid form. So right now, mentally, they're not doing very well. It's not talking about anything physical of like where they're at physically, but mentally, they're in a lot of anxiety. They're in a lot of depression. The 9 of Swords is all about mental. So mentally, they're very, very, very in a not a dark place, but they've got a lot of anxiety right now, or they got a lot of depression going on. They're thinking too much. They're too much in their head. Not to worry, you guys. And then the 4 of Pentacles, though, the 4 of Pentacles is all about stability, and achieving a level of security. So maybe they have everything going on right in the world, in the physical form, in the material forms, but something happened to them to the point where having this amount of wealth and abundancy makes them scared to let go. So, and that's causing them to feel like the 9 of Swords. So they're not able to get themselves out of this anxiety right now. And with the 4 of Pentacles, you can see, oops, let me show you. You can see the unicorn. They're holding the pentacles right here, and then they have it on the feet, so they're protecting it. They're keeping the amount of wealth and stability that they have to themselves. They're hoarding it and they're weary. They're looking over their shoulders, making sure no one's going to take it. So I feel like that's the mindset your soulmate's in right now. And they're very possessive, controlling, and hoarding their abundancies right now. And it's because of that, they have to trust their foundation to relax and to let go. So right now, before they can meet you, they have to learn how to relax, chill, and let go. Or you will be able to teach them how to relax and let go. And then the Nine of Swords, again, that one is all about being in your own head. They're probably sleepless. They're feeling disparity, anxiety, depression, hopelessness. And it's not, they need to learn to not be too hard on themselves and not to stress on the small stuff. They need to let go and find their inner zen. So really, it's all about, these two cards correlate with each other. It is about letting go and them, it's about them letting go and not hoarding what they have, because they can trust in the universe for them not to take it away from them. They feel like at any moment's notice, it could just go badly for them. So that's where they are at. And I'm getting mostly mentally. Now, what they think of you when you guys meet is going to be, oh, it's going to be the Queen of Cups. Okay? And so you might be a water sign. I'm getting a lot of water. And Five of Cups. So you can either be a water sign, because you see there's water behind them, or you can actually be an earth sign. Let me see. But let's go with the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, they're very much respected, nurturing people. So it shows that he thinks of you as a queen. He thinks of you as someone to admire, someone to put on a throne, someone to respect, trust. He's giving you a trophy, not like your trophy partner or anything like that. And I keep saying he, but it could be a she too. So take it as you will. It could be a he, she, they, them, non-binary, gender fluid. And so I'm trying to find the Pentacles real quick. Okay, well, let's go to the Cups. So the Cups is telling me with the Queen, where is it? Queen, sorry, I'm trying to, oh, there it is. So with the Queen of Cups, it is time to open up your heart and trust your dreams. Call upon the Queen's beauty, compassionate energy, and channel them into your relationships. Take a magical unicorn leap of faith and pursue the relationship or passion that you always dreamed of. So like I said, he feels like you need to be nurturing. Whoever this person is, your soulmate, they need to be nurtured. So you're that nurturing, compassionate person that they've always hoped for and dreamed of. You're basically their dream. The dream they always been wanting. Your guys' energy kind of matches. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys have the same either zodiac sign or like earth, fire, water. Because you see, almost mirrors each other. But you're calm. You see how she has a flower on her crown. She's got like her head on her shoulder. She's very calm, compassionate, loving. And he just wants to give you gifts. He wants, like, it can be material, it can be however you perceive it as, but he wants to thank you for being the person he needs at this moment. So you might be actually meet this person at the time when they're most depressed, and you might actually be able to pull them out. And I'm saying it's going to be easy to pull out, and it's going to be something that you would do naturally, almost as if he's just been waiting for you, or she's been waiting for you this whole time. And with the Five of Cups, it says, take some time to grieve your loss. It is time you will heal. You can't recover what has been lost. Think of what lessons you'll learn from this sorrow so that you won't make the same mistake in the row. Sorrow, upsetting, hopelessness. Now, what this means to me is just from the same energy here on these two cards is that you probably traveled the same path that he went through, or you guys both gone through emotional strains as well. So you guys probably felt the same kind of upsetting, like either childhood trauma or the same kind of mental illness, because like depression or anxiety, you guys might share that kind of Nine of Swords energy. But he's saying that you're able to pull him out, and he's thanking you for doing so. But he's recognizing that you have your own troubles, and he's saying how strong you are for overcoming yours. So he really respects, they really respect you. Okay. Oops. And then this one is how to meet them. So we got the moon. Okay. And this one really wanted to pop out. Two of Cups. Oh, that's perfect. And then the Page of Swords. So yeah, with the Two of Cups, I'm pretty sure this is your soulmate. Like, I mean, I know this is a soulmate reading, but like, this is the confirmation. You guys are soulmates, like-minded. If you see right here, if you look in all you guys' troubles and similarities, they're all yellow suns. You guys are soulmates through and through. And so what the Two of Cups actually says is, like the unicorns in the picture, you have recently recognized a soulmate or fell in love at first sight. Just like the unicorns exchanging their rose quartz cups, this relationship is equally fulfilling for both of you. It's about traction, bonding, and kindred spirits. So you guys are really going to be able to pull each other out of any kind of harmful feelings you guys both been going through, or any kind of devastating feelings you guys been going through. You guys, it's us against the world. And that brings me to the moon. So I feel like you guys might be meeting each other during a hard time in either your life or his life. It's a time of uncertainty, and it's a time of unknown and hardship, honestly. Not to, again, scare you, but the moon is about facing it too. Sometimes you can look at the moon as a negative card, but I like to look at it as a positive card of understanding that there is going to be something unknown, but to have strength to go against it. And it is to tap within your unconsciousness and just go on your intuition. So if you're going against your intuition at the moment, it's telling you to start taking this leap of faith and just continue on the path you're going. Okay? And then the Page of Swords. So again, you guys either might be young, he might be younger than you, or this might be new love. So I'm thinking that this is a person you haven't met yet, and this is a new love coming in. And what the Page of Swords means is this card is about revealing secrets. Look deeper into the meaning of your situation, especially your dealings with other people. Someone might have a hidden agenda or is keeping information from you. Prepare to move quickly when situations require fact actions. Curious, vigilance, and caution. So basically these two cards are about caution and using your intuition. So you must use your intuition and cautiously plan ahead against anybody who might be trying to dissuade you from this relationship. Okay, so it might be on your side or his side. Someone might come in between you two trying to I'm more feeling like someone on your soulmate side might be trying to keep them in this mind frame and keep him the same or keep her the same. And when you come into life, because you experience the same pain they have, and they look as you as their savior, their queen, someone in their life might not like this change that this person goes through and how loving you two become. And so they might try to push you guys aside, but don't worry, the universe is saying that even though it might happen where they might push you away, it's not gonna happen. You guys' love is stronger than that. You guys are soulmates. It's going to happen, and just trust the universe and your intuition, and you guys will meet them. Okay, I hope that resonates. Thank you. Okay, let's go on group number 2. So group number 2, if you guys chose This Might Hurt, beautiful, beautiful deck. I love all my cards. So let's get the manual. Okay, again, for group number 2, the first 2 cards is Where is Your Soulmate? So, where is group number 2's soulmate? Okay, and then what did they think of you? So 2 cards. What does group number 2 soulmate thinks of them? What does group number 2's... Oops, that was way too many. What does group number 2's think of them? There's one more card, please. And then lastly, how to meet them. So this can be any emotional baggage you guys have to let go of, they have to let go of, or physical places. Depends on what pops up. Oops. Well, that's way too many. Let's just use the 2. Oh, it's actually only 3. Wow. Again, 3? Okay. Energy of this group is the Hermiphant. I don't know how to pronounce that. But that means that to meet them or anything, this might be, you might meet them in an educational setting, or while you're learning something new, or while they're learning something new. I'm thinking that maybe a mentor or an older figure might be bringing you guys together, or you might both be on a spiritual journey where you guys both will meet each other during your journey. That's basically the overall feeling I'm getting, is that you two will come together during an emotional journey. So first, let's look at the 2 cards of Where's Your Soulmate. It could be either mentally, physically, whatever pops up. Oh, same card. We got the 4 of Pentacles. So we also got that in the first card. Oh, and the 2 of Cups. Okay, so this is an affirmation card that this is your soulmate. The other group got this as well, so that's great. And then if you guys been seeing 222, 444, this is confirmation that your soulmate is near or coming, or the angels are with you. Okay, so where are they at this moment? So like the other cards, where your soulmate is at, is they have security in their wealth, but they're hoarding it. They're really keeping a close eye on their wealth or the materialness, and they're almost seem greedy and afraid. Like, you see how he's just holding on to this money, he's not letting it go, he's keeping his foot down, he's stubborn, he's almost afraid. Like, he won't take his eyes off you because he doesn't know what you'll do. You don't know if you're going to take his money or take his security away. So he's hoarding it, he's controlling it, and he has a lot of fear on this. Okay, so he can be in that kind of mindset where he's just not willing to let go of certain things. Now, I like to look at the book's explanation because sometimes it might delve further into it. Let's see. Yep, possession, time, and money. This man in his pentacles, no one's taking them from him, no way, no how. A beautiful city beckons him from the background, but he is too dedicated to his earthly possessions to move. So, again, they are a little blocked right now because they're too afraid of losing their security and their possessions. So you might be able to help them with that, but that's where they're at this moment. You can also be a businessman or accountant. That's what I'm kind of getting, especially with this guy's clothes. Businessman, accountant, finance, both people. And then, or entrepreneur. And then the 2 of Cups. So at the same time, I'm getting 2 things. This is a confirmation that this is your soulmate, or also they're in love with somebody at this moment. Don't be discouraged. Or they're loving somebody a lot in their family. So this can be a soul family that they're in love with at the moment. And this could be love, like platonic love. I'm not saying romantic love, but there's someone in their life that needs them right now. That could also be the reason why it's causing them this kind of energy. So they could have children, or maybe it's a younger brother or younger sibling that they're taking care of. That's what I'm getting. Almost like they're like an older brother or sister, and they're nurturing somebody. So right now, that's where they're at. They're in a difficult situation in their life right now where they need to hold on to finances, and they need to hold on to their money and keep it stable because they're trying to protect someone younger than them. Okay, and they're trying to keep it together because they're the older person. So he's very responsible. She's very responsible, very good with their money. But that's where this person's at. Secondly, what do they think of you? So we got, the Temperance. Look at that. And then we got the Chariot. So I'm getting, you can be a Cancer sign, or, oh wow, look at that. It's going by twos. You see, well, not by twos, but multiplication. You see how this is about abundancy. So you have the 2, and you have the 4, and then this one is the 7 and 14. So this can also mean that you're a go-getter, that you have a lot of options ahead of you, and you can take any option you want. You take the reins. You actually create the reins. Like, no one needs to tell you what to do or how to do it, that you just create your own opportunity. So they can see that you're motivational, passionate. I'm also getting that, you see how the sun is right behind her? He's almost looking like this card is holding his money and his wealth, and when he looks up, he just sees you, almost like he sees your savior. Like, he's so put together and so scared and rigid, while you're so free-spirited and so like fighter and brave, that even if it looks dangerous or scary, you're willing to do it. You're willing to go the distance and be much more braver than he could ever, or she could ever be, and he respects that. He's actually in love with that part of you, almost jealous about that too. Like, he wishes, or she wishes, that they can do the same thing and be able to just do what feels right. And then Temperance is an androgynous angel who stands with one foot on land and symbolizing the solid world and one in water, symbolizing the unconscious. The Temperance card in this is an angel combining fire and water. And let's see. So you bring in moderation to his life. So you're able to help him balance out him wanting to be free and him controlling his money. So you're able to help him. You're like a free spirit. I'm an independent person. You're very go-getter and forthright. But he also sees that you have a head on your shoulders and you know how to balance it when you need to. You're a very stabilized person. I'm getting Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, definitely Cancer, and Taurus. For him, I'm getting Capricorn. Very earth. He's very earthy. And so, for you guys to meet, again, 3 cards popped up this one. So for this, I got 9 of Swords. Oh, this one popped up again. 9 of Swords keeps popping out. Ace of Pentacles. And 5 of Swords. So, for you guys to meet, what I'm getting is, with the 9 of Swords, he has to get out of his mind, stop worrying. He might be, the situation that the person might be in might cause them a lot of anxiety, and they need to let it go. So before you guys can meet, they need to let go of their anxiety and depression. I'm getting this from them. I seem like you guys are a confident bunch. And then the Ace of Pentacles. Let me do 5 of Swords. So for the Five of Swords, it shows conflict and misery. So being able to defeat your enemies. It's about resolving conflict and cutting your losses and leaving situations. So maybe you have to cut your losses. Maybe you became too confident and cocky in a situation and you need to leave it. This is the energy I'm getting for you. You need to cut your losses and maybe accept help from people or accept help from yourself and just resolve it and stop thinking everyone's against you. And to just begin this journey, accept love when you see it. Maybe you're afraid to love or something. And then Ace of Pentacles. We're getting this one is about new job, new house, money coming your way, or new relationship with somebody. There's a promise that any of these things work out perfectly for you, but you have to open the door. Okay? So what I'm getting is that this person has someone to take care of at this moment in their life. Okay? Because of this, they might seem greedy and they might seem selfish. So if you meet this person, you might think that on first notice, but they're not. You guys are so opposite of each other that you guys might feel like you can't work out, but that's all in your guys' head, and you guys will quickly come to realize that it's going to be like a fraction of a moment where you think you're not perfect for each other, and then he's going to see you as this go-getter, as someone to be loved and respected, and someone that's going to motivate him to be more freer and more comfortable with the uncomfortable, if that makes any sense. And he's going to teach you to let your guards down and to not be so afraid to be with other people besides yourself. And because of this might be you guys, how do you meet? Could be either through a new job, moving, new location. Once you're able to put down your challenges in your life, you guys will move on to new abundancy, and through this abundancy you guys will meet each other. So again, new job, new something, you just have to let it go. Okay? All right, thank you. I hope that resonated, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you. All right, hi, group number 3, for those who chose the Wild Unknown Tarot. Okay, let's get started with yours. It takes a while. Get this out. Sometimes you have to pry it out. Oops. Okay. Alright, so just like I told the other two groups, the first 2 cards are going to be where's your soulmate at? Could be mentally or physically. So let's get this for group number 3. Is group number 3 soulmate? Okay, second is, what do they think of you? Okay, yeah. 3 cards up for that. And then 2 cards for how to meet each other. I'm going to accept that one. And I'm going to go like this. And that one. Raw energy of this. This is the 6 of Cups. Okay. So the overall energy of a 6 of Cups is going to Where'd it go? That's Son of Cups. 10. So the overall energy is memories, childhood, and joy. So this could be an ex returning, innocence, childhood. So maybe someone from your childhood, someone you know, an old friend, or someone that reminds you of somebody in your childhood. So this can be, you could either be introduced by somebody from your childhood from this person to this person, or it could be an ex or a childhood friend that you decide to. So then we have 5 of Swords. Sorry, these cards are hard to read sometimes. And then the Ace of Swords. Oh, so I'm getting fire energy. Be Aries. I say Aries. Maybe Sagittarius too. So, Ace of Swords. Let's read. This person seems very magnetic, very charming, almost as if this person can attract both sexes, even if they're not. It's just everyone loves this person. When they walk in this room, any room, they just pull everyone's attention. That's what I'm getting. Like, pretty sure you're gonna be like, wow, I can't believe this person likes me. Of all people. Not that you're bad. Just they're so magnetic and charming. They're very charismatic. Very charismatic. They can talk to anybody in the world and start up this conversation with anybody and they would listen. So let's see, where's Ace? So this one is about truth, mental clarity. So this person can somewhat be a know-it-all, but they're in a great moment in their life. They're very stable. They got very great clarity. They know their thoughts. They make right decisions. They're very fast acting. They're very stable. I wouldn't be surprised if they make decisions very easily. They're very upright. People ask them for advice. They're charismatic. They talk to anybody. They can talk to anybody in a room. That's what I'm getting for that. They're very colorful. I think they're very like high fashioned. They like material items. Very charismatic. And then the 5 of Swords is so sometimes you might be prone to too much luxury. So you might be prone to spending too much, gambling a little bit, going to Vegas, spending too much. So I'm getting businessman, CEO, entrepreneur, owners, real estate agents, or managers. So, but they're very not controlling, but dictating. They know what they want. They're very assurance, very Aries, very Mars kind of feeling. Then what they think of you is the High Priestess, Eight of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords. So I think they think you're very innocent, you're very captivating, and that you're very intuitive. So almost two separate feelings. Sometimes they think that you're very intuitive, intelligent, and that you almost trap them. Maybe they thought they would always be single, and then all of a sudden you came into their life, and then they just love you. But then they think you're also innocent, that there's something in the world that you don't know, and they're going to try to teach you or pretend to teach you, even though you know you're not as innocent. And then this can also mean stillness and power with your thoughts. So this person might come across domineering and charismatic, but you'll see the truth. That might scare them a little bit, that you're able to see them so clearly. But they're just glued to you. They're just intuitively, I'm trying to read this, but it's just like they're glued to you. You know, No matter how they try to fight you off, you're always going to be around them and they love you. Well, they'll learn to love you in a nice way. The High Priestess, it's almost like they didn't want to search for you. But when they found you, you're the answer to the world. Like, you see how you're like regal, you fit perfectly into his life, and he appreciates that. Even though you fit perfectly into his life, you stay true to who you are, and he respects that. So he respects you. He thinks you're magnetizing. He thinks you're beautiful, charming. Maybe you're tall, blonde hair, or long hair, thick hair. Yeah, I'm getting like he loves your hair. He really loves your hair. He really loves your mind and your spirit. It's very beautiful. He might love you for fitting his looks and his ideals, but he ends up learning to love you as a person in your power. That's very beautiful. He respects you very much, even though it doesn't show in the beginning. I'm getting the beginning might be a little bit hard. I'm getting twin flame energy, so it might have a little bit of complication. But don't worry, because how to meet them, you get the stars. Okay, so I'm getting that they could be famous or they can be well known in their area. You can be famous or well known in your area. And then the Two of Swords. You guys might butt heads a little bit. So yeah, twin flame energy all the way. If you don't believe in that, sorry. Not that it's not true or anything, but sorry for bringing it up. But blocked vision and stalemate. So like I said, it seems like this person right here does not want to find romance, and you're just gonna just come out and boom, you're like, well, I don't care if you don't want romance, I'm here, we're meant to be together. It might be a little rocky, but because you're so stale, you're so stable and everything, this person might push you away, but you're gonna hold your ground and be like, hey, I know we're soulmates, I'm gonna have to take a while to convince you, but I'm willing to. And this person be like, yeah, we're dating casually, you know, and then bam, stuck in your webs. He loves you forever. You end up becoming his star. I mean, this is just about you guys both having opposing forces. So you guys both have high opinions. You guys both might be fire signs. I'm getting Gemini, Aries, and Capricorn, and Pisces. Sometimes Pisces can be... Pisces, I know they're water signs, but they're a little hard-headed. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. But this is like match made. You guys are perfect. It's almost like Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. I'm sorry if you guys don't like the relationship, but that's the kind of relationship I'm getting. No one ever thought Kanye West would get married. And then when he did, he was like, wow, Kim Kardashian's perfect for him. That kind of feeling. People didn't expect him to get married, but then when they see you, it's like, oh my gosh, you're the perfect person for him to be able to handle this person. So I hope you like that reading. Thank you, and you're soulmate, and you guys are gonna have a great one. Okay. So lastly, group number 4. Now I like this deck. What is interesting about this deck is very honest. So it might look cute and everything, and it might seem like it's gonna be nice and sweet to you. Now this deck is honest. If I said should I exercise or not, it'll tell me you're being lazy. Get up. Like, that's this deck. It's sweet, but sure packs a punch.